Hey people, I am back. It is Major, or the house accountant, here, and I'm here to talk about my November budget setup. I didn't do it live on camera because I needed to figure out how I wanted to adjust the layout of my budget. If you saw my October review, you will see I realized the layout that I had did not quite work for me, and how I wanted to review my numbers. So I did a few things different. So usually this is what I do. I come to a blank page. Usually the page starts out looking like this, just blank, and then I go through and do all of this. So how I do is I start with my overall budget. This month, what I decided to do was have my beginning bank balance. So what was in my bank account at 10/31? It was $370.23. What was left in my cash envelopes? $25. So I'm rolling $25 over from last month to this month. Payroll. How much am I going to be paid from my job this month? $1,057.23. So my total income for this month is going to be $1,452.46. Then I went down here to write out my expenses. Now, if you don't know, I do also have an electronic budgeting system. I use mint.com. It's free. I really do like it. The only thing that is confusing is when you try to incorporate like credit card payments and stuff, it does something weird. But if you're simply looking at your income and your expenses, it's really cool. So what I have as categories in my budget is gas, music, which is only iTunes, coffee shop, eating out, groceries, kids, activities, miscellaneous, personal care, and shopping. So for gas, last month I didn't use anything, so I'm budgeting $25. This month, music is $10.79, coffee shops $10, eating out $32, groceries $40, kids activity $45, miscellaneous $80, personal care $150, shopping $200, for a total expenses of $592.79. Now, a few things about my budget. Groceries, let's go back. This budget is for monies that I get to my individual bank account. My husband and I do share a joint account where we pay the bulk of our bills. So basically my account and my husband's account acts as buffers, or our individual allowances to pay for things that we want to pay for, or to buy things that we kind of want to buy. So groceries, that's why my grocery budget is so low. And what I try to do is I try to pre-plan the month before the things that I know I want to buy in the next month. So that's why you will see here personal care, and I have stars, $34 for perfume, $88 for some skincare. That's going to come to about $122, and then if you include tax, that's why I rounded it to $150. Shopping, you'll see, is $200. One big ticket item that I know I want to get this month is the Silhouette sticker cutter. I want to try and open an Etsy shop. And most Etsy shops either use this Silhouette printer or a Cricut printer. I tried to look at the Cricut stuff. It looks a little more complicated than the Silhouette. So I'm going to try and go with the Silhouette. I was going to try and wait till Black Friday, but I'm not sure if it's going to be drastically cheaper, and Black Friday doesn't hit until December. And ideally, I would want to open my Etsy shop mid-December. So I'm not sure if that will give me enough time to learn the machine in time enough to open my Etsy shop, if that makes sense. But anywho, getting off topic. So I have my total income for the month is going to be $1,452.46. My total expenses for the month is going to be $592.79. So my net income is going to be $859.67. What I decided to do with this is roll it up here, and this will be the amount of money that I have to work with for savings, sinking funds, cash envelopes, and any kind of cushion that I want to leave in my bank account. So you will see here I have savings. Usually I try to save $75 a month. You will see here I decided to leave my mistake on here. So I had cash envelopes here, but if I put it here and it's included here, then I'll be counting it twice, if that makes sense. If I already have the expense listed here and I'm deducting it, and it's deducted out of this $859.67, and then I go in and take it out again here, then I'm basically double deducting for one expense. So that is why it's crossed out. Sinking funds, how I came up with this number is I decided that I want to always have at least $500 in my account. So what I did was I took the net income that I'm going to have minus the savings that I want to set aside, and then I deducted $500 to see what that would give me. So for those of you who are visual like myself, let's do it here. So if I have $859.67 will be my net income after my base income minus expenses. Now if I deduct $75, that leaves me $784.67. If I say I always want to have at least $500 in my bank account as a cushion, when I take $500 from that $784.67, I get $284.67. Now, I did not want to take 67 cents out of the bank to put into a sinking fund or envelope, so I'm just leaving that 67 cents as part of my cushion in my bank account. So I took out $284 even, which is the sinking fund here. So that's how I came up with this number. Additionally, what I do, once I've determined my budget for my expenses, I go in and I break out which expenses I expect to happen online or through my debit card, and what expenses I expect to pay cash for. So you'll see here gas, music, miscellaneous, personal care, which is the skincare, $88. I know that's going to be an online transaction, and shopping. I left shopping in here because it seems as though I can get a better deal if I do go ahead and purchase this Silhouette sticker cutter. If I purchase it online, it seems like I can get a better deal. So I'm leaving it in my account for now. And even if I go to the store and decide to purchase it in store, I'll just use my debit card, and that way it'll seem the same. The effect will be the same. It'll still be technically a card transaction. The transactions for the month, or the activity for the month that I plan to use cash for, is coffee, eating out, groceries, kids activities. So by the way, kids activities are any events, holiday things that we decide to go to as a family. So for instance, October just passed, so there were Halloween events once a week. So any Halloween event that we attended was classified as a kid activity. So that's what this is for. It's only $45 because I know we're going to do one thing this month, but I don't know how much the tickets are. So I'm just ballparking it here. Miscellaneous, out of my $80, I split it $40 cash and $40 as online or card activities. So that will bring me back to my $80. Personal care, the perfume, I'm thinking I'm going to go buy in store, which is why I have it here as a cash transaction, and I took cash out for. My total cash transactions, I'm expecting to be $204. If you add the online activity total, $388.79, plus my cash transactions for the month, $204, you'll see I have this little check box down here. $388.79 plus $204 gives me $592.79, which is here, which matches my total expenses, $592.79. Once I've done all of this here, I then go in and I break out for my $204 in cash that I need to take out of the bank. How am I going to take it out? What denominations do I need so that I can fill my, so that I can have the proper cash in the proper envelope? So you'll see here, I have the same categories: coffee, eating out, groceries, kids, activities, miscellaneous. These are the same transactions that I have, or categories. They are the same categories that I have down here. So what I did is, once I wrote this out, I wrote out what the budget was next to each category. And then I went in and I determined, do I want $1 bills? Do I want $5 bills? Do I want $20 bills? So for kids activities, I went and got 5 singles, which is $5, 2 $5 bills, which is $10, one $10 bill, and one $20 bill. So if you add that up, it comes back to $45. Did all of that, and the way that I checked that my math is correct, because when I did this in October, my math was not correct. I total at the bottom how many of each denomination I'm getting. So I'm getting 14 singles, 4 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, and 7 $20 bills. Then I go in and I multiply these totals times the actual denomination. 14 times 1 is 14. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 10 is 30. 7 times 20 is 140. When you add all of these, you come back to $204, which is my total here, $204. What I also did was, since I know I'm taking out $284 as sinking fund money, I identified what are my priority categories right now. I'm just now starting my sinking funds, and I don't want to have 17 different envelopes. Right now I'm trying to prioritize because it is the holiday and any little bit helps. So you'll see I have Christmas, $80. Bath and Body Works. I love Bath and Body Works candles, the big 3-wick candles, and every year they have a sale in December. So you'll see I put aside $80 in preparation for that sale in December. Car maintenance. My car is getting old and it's requiring more and more maintenance. And I believe there's going to be some maintenance that's going to be necessary here soon. So I'm getting ready to start my car maintenance fund, and I want to put $124 in there this month. Then you'll see on the side here that I broke out again the denominations, how many of those denominations, and then I added it up. So we have 5 $20 bills, 1 $100 bill, 4 singles. So that will add back to $284. No, that won't. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, that'll be 204. What am I doing? So that's going to be 9 20s. So this should be 9. This should be 9, not 5. I don't know where I got that from. So see, we're figuring out stuff here, and if I would have added this up, I would have figured that out. But anyway, I just did a smaller version down here of what I did up here for my sinking funds. You will see, as of right now, I do not have a breakout of all of these things by paycheck. I am not there yet. I'm not sure if I need to go that in detail with this just yet. Because I had a cushion in my bank account and I got paid on the 1st, I knew I was comfortable and able to take out $204. So that's what I did. I wasn't sure how much above that I was going to be comfortable taking out before my next payday. So instead of taking out $204 plus $284, I opted to take out the $204 now, and I'm going to take out the $284 in my next paycheck or from my next paycheck. So this is how I decided to budget for the month of November. And we'll check back in at the end of November to see how all of these things went. And yeah, we'll check back in at the end of November to see how all of these things went. And then if I need to we'll see from there if I need to make further adjustment to how I'm choosing to lay out my budget system. So that is this video. I hope I did not confuse the bejesus out of you. If I did, I apologize. I will work on my explanations. But I wanted to have this laid out so that this wouldn't be a 3-hour video of me trying to figure out how I wanted to lay out November. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.